Hi everyone, welcome to Vivi's Corner of the Internet. I'm Vivi. In this video, we're going to be talking about Meghan Markle playing the victim card again. Yes, we all remember the interview she had with Oprah a few years ago when she first got married to Prince Harry and how she's talking about how the whole monarchy is racist and being oppressed and all this stuff. Fine, go ahead, think of yourself as a victim. Now she's claiming she was a victim on the Deal or No Deal TV show. Over here on Breitbart, Meghan Markle. I was treated like a bimbo and objectified on Deal or No Deal. Okay, let's just get one thing straight, guys. We know Deal or No Deal, it's a game show, and there's 25 beautiful women standing on one side of the stage with briefcases, and then the audience member that's chosen gets to choose one of the briefcases to see what they get inside. The re- the women they choose to be standing there on the stage, what do they primarily look for? Someone beautiful, someone with really good personality, nice smile. Are they really looking for someone with brains or smarts? Maybe, but that's not their primary focus. They want attractive women up there. They want the people to get lively. They want women that have a personality, that can smile, that can really get the audience going. But no, now she has to play the victim card here because she felt like she was objectified on the show. Pro-abortion D-list celebrity Meghan Markle says she was treated like a bimbo and objectified while performing as a briefcase girl on the game show Deal or No Deal. Quote, back in 2006, I had a short stint as a briefcase girl on the US version of the game show, Markle explained during Tuesday's episode of her Archetypes podcast, in which she and Paris Hilton, okay, talked about the bimbo stereotype. Quote, my experience on this show, which included holding said briefcase on stage alongside 25 other women doing the same, it was for me fascinating. I had studied acting in college, and like a lot of the other women standing on stage with me, acting is what I was pursuing. Okay, so you can say that having this gig on Deal or No Deal was like your entry level position into acting. This is where you get started, and then hopefully you move up along the chain to get into better shows, better movies, and whatnot. Amusingly, the Duchess of Sussex went on to say that she was valued specifically for my brain while working as an intern at a US embassy and riding in a motorcade with the Secretary of Treasury. Quote, there were times when I was on the set at Deal or No Deal and thinking back to my time working as an intern at the US Embassy in Argentina in Buenos Aires, and being in the motorcade with the Secretary of Treasury at the time, and being valued specifically for my brain. But on Deal or No Deal, I was being valued for something quite the opposite. Yes, again, what what do the producers and the casting directors look for this show? They look for beautiful women, attractive women that have a nice smile, have a nice personality, that can get the audience riled up, and excited for the show. That's what they primarily look for. They're really not focused on getting someone with smarts or brains or anything like that because you're really not saying much on the show. The women are standing there with the briefcases, and the audience member chosen gets to decide on the briefcase they want and see what they win inside. There's really not much that needs to be done here. See, you looked happy. Were you faking this? I mean, I'm sure you're going to say you were faking this, but let's continue. There was a very cookie-cutter idea of precisely what we should look like, the Duchess said. It was solely about beauty and not necessarily about brains. Again, you're standing there with a briefcase along with 25 other women standing there. Personality and attractiveness are we're going to get you this gig, and it got you this gig. And in my opinion, you should be grateful for this because it's opened up the doors for other opportunities that you had in the future. Markle went on to say that she would never forget how one Deal or No Deal female showrunner who couldn't pronounce her last name would repeatedly shout at her to suck it in. I was thankful for the job, but not for how it made me feel, which was not smart, Markle complained. I would end up leaving with this pit in my stomach, knowing I was so much more than what was being objectified on the stage. I didn't like feeling forced to be all looks and little substance, she continued. And that's how it felt for me at the time, being reduced to this specific archetype. Okay, so if that's how you felt, why did you take the deal in the first place? Because you just got out of acting school and you were trying to find some kind of gigs, and this one just actually, this opportunity opened up for you? You should be just that much more grateful that this opportunity opened up other opportunities for you. Now, mind you, the only other show that I remember her being on, I didn't watch the show, but I would see commercials on it on TV, was Suits on the USA Network at the time. That's the only other thing I remember her being on. I didn't even know she was on Deal or No Deal until this article came out and she started talking about it and playing the victim again, of course. So now we have this other individual from the Real Housewives of Atlanta who is shutting down Meghan Markle's claims on the Deal or No Deal, how they treated their models like bimbos. Over here on Deadline, Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Claudia Jordan shuts down Meghan Markle's claims Deal or No Deal treated models like bimbos. Claudia Jordan, former star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, is opening up about her experience on the Deal or No Deal set after Meghan Markle claimed they treated her like a bimbo. Quote, "For clarity, yes, getting a modeling gig on a game show isn't necessarily about your intellect, but every show the executive producers picked 5 models with the most outgoing and fun personalities to place mics on who they knew would engage with the contestants," Jordan shared on her Instagram stories. In a second post, she continued, "And Deal or No Deal never treated us like bimbos. We got so many opportunities because of that show." That's the kind of opportunity that is what you make it. If you just show up and don't engage, then you'll just get your check and not get much out of it. But if you show up and seize your moments, then there's no limits to what you can do with the opportunity. Beautifully said by Claudia here. It's like I said earlier, if you are someone who has a really good personality, you're attractive, and you get the audience engaged, you're more likely to flourish on the show and have more opportunities presented to you because of the way you portrayed yourself. Now, did Meghan Markle portray herself in this way? Did she have the opportunity to get engaged with the audience and with the other members on the cast? Probably not. What she's claiming here is victimhood, like thinking that she was objectified and she was a bimbo. And then we have this woman here saying the opposite, that they did not treat them like that, that they didn't necessarily have, it wasn't necessarily about your intellect, but they would pick the most outgoing and fun personalities to place mics on them to so that they can engage with the contestants. What is this telling me here? It's telling me that Meghan Markle did not act this way, that she may have faked her smile and her outgoing personality on the show just so that she can try to get into Hollywood, further into Hollywood. Claudia says differently. If you were outgoing and if you were engaging with the audience, you were more likely to get a microphone and speak with the contestants. But no, that's not what happened with Meghan Markle, is it? Jordan says she enjoyed her experience working on Deal or No Deal as it was a good opportunity in her career and helped her pay all her bills. She also clarified that her response was not an attack on Meghan, because Lord knows I've been defending this woman in the media for years. I don't know why. And I still will, but I just didn't want any misunderstanding about the climate and environment on the Deal or No Deal set. Jordan said she was especially protective of Howie Mandel, who was nothing but kind and respectful to all 26 of us. So there you have it, folks. A Real Housewife of Atlanta alum comes out and shuts down Meghan Markle's claims about the women on this show being bimbos and being objectified. Let me know what you guys think of all of this in the comments below. Thank you so much for visiting my little corner of the internet. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it out there, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and ring the notification bell so you are notified of my next upload. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.